Alright, so I'm gonna assume most of you guys know what the Fresh and Fit podcast is, and if you don't, consider yourself lucky, I guess. And if you don't know what it is, pretty much it's this red pill podcast that's hosted by a guy named Myron and his fucking guard dog over here. Now, at first glance, these two might look like the most mediocre men you have ever seen, but it turns out that they garner the title of self-proclaimed alpha males. They are high-value men, okay? They aren't suckers, they get shit done, and that is pretty much what they talk about on their podcast, being high-value men. Because what makes a man more high-value than having a fucking podcast about it? Now listen, okay, I think it's safe to say that if you listen to a podcast about being high value, you will never fucking be high value until you realize that that's not what fucking high value men do. Like, you think anyone who's mildly successful is listening to Fresh and Fit? Fuck no. No, absolutely not. Now listen, you're probably wondering what makes a man high value. Well, according to Fresh and Fit, it consists of three things, okay? You have to be jacked, rich, and fuck a lot of girls. Now listen, okay, I'm not gonna sit here and act like that isn't somewhat true. You know, who wouldn't want to be jacked, rich, and fuck a lot of girls? But dude, Myron Gaines is 34, okay? His fucking guard dog, I don't even know, multiply the age by 7. But regardless, they're both old as shit. And this mentality is something I had when I was like a freshman in college. You know, everyone has that phase where all they want to do is think about girls. That mine was freshman year of college, but like grow the fuck up. You realize that the amount of girls you fuck doesn't mean anything when it comes to your worth as a human. And the only people who think otherwise are either under the age of 20, get zero bitches, or are so absurdly insecure about some other thing in their life they need to fill it with fucking female validation. And spoiler alert, you shouldn't be taking advice from any of those people, let alone listening to a fucking podcast by them. Now listen, if I low-key just described you and your situation, don't take offense, okay? I was in the same boat. I used to be the biggest fucking whore on the planet. I'm gonna assume you're like below the age of 25, and if that is the case, then that's fine. You know, you'll grow out of it. You'll eventually become normal. But listen, Myron Gaines and this fucking bulldog over here is 30. They're 34. And clearly they get girls. I mean, that's all they fucking talk about. So I'm just gonna assume that these guys are deeply insecure about something. Otherwise, they wouldn't feel the need to shit on women in every one of their fucking videos. Now listen, when it comes to the actual podcast, I'm sure that fucking Beavis and Butthead over here think they're doing wonders for the world. But in reality, all they're doing with their podcast is creating a hub, creating a place for all the people to meet up who just get zero fucking bitches. They claim their podcast is about self-improvement and being the best version of yourself, but they don't get any views when it comes to that. All their views come from them just being misogynistic towards women. Now in this video, we're not actually gonna watch or react to any podcast clips. I mean, those got kinda old a while ago. The reason we're talking about Fresh and Fit is because I forgot they existed. I was scrolling on Twitter, and I see a tweet by Myron Gaines himself. And after reading that tweet, I am fully convinced that they know what they're doing. Okay, they've dropped the whole self-improvement bullshit. They know where the money is, and that comes from people that they can manipulate. Those people being fucking incel losers who get zero bitches and hate women because of it. To give you guys some context, I was scrolling through Twitter, and I came across this sorority dance video. I can't play the music, so I guess I'll just voice over it. Pretty much, you have a bunch of these girls in a sorority making a Rush video. Yo, this is very common. A lot of girls do this. You know, sororities do this a lot. And the reason they're making these videos is marketing, okay? They're trying to get more members, and they post these videos to make girls see that and be like, oh, I want to rush this sorority. Now, obviously, these videos go viral. I mean, it's a bunch of attractive women dancing. How could it not? And of course, the fucking reincarnation of Shakespeare himself, Myron Gaines, had to comment on it. Gentlemen, here's a red pill for you. Most women go to college to join sororities where it's socially acceptable to be a whore, party, and experiment with drugs. Now, thanks to TikTok, college sorority sluts do blah, blah, blah. Shut the fuck up. Just shut the fuck up. This is why I think he knows what he's doing, because what the fuck? You're a grown man, Myron. You know better than this. Like, stereotyping? Really? You're fucking black. You should know better than this. I mean, to be fair, the guy is low-key racist towards black people too, but dude, he knows damn well that this shit isn't true. You are 35 fucking years old. Use your thinking caps here, alright? That is not the only reason girls join sororities. And let's just say, for the sake of the video, that every single girl who joins a sorority is a fucking whore with no self-respect. Who the fuck cares? Who cares? If they want to do that, let them fucking do that. And guess what, guys? Unless this guy is a fucking man-child, Myron doesn't care either. Alright, Myron doesn't give two shits. He just knows that if he posts something shitting on innocent women for living their lives, that all the people who hate women for not giving them pussy because they're fucking losers will agree and like it. And I mean, clearly he was onto something. He has a bunch of fucking dweebs in his comment section agreeing. And it's like, dude, this guy's a shitty person. He's manipulating fucking losers for money and content. And he says he's all about self-improvement, but that's like he never talks about it. All he fucking talks about is just why women deserve less. I actually responded to his tweet pretty much just saying everything I said in this video. But yeah, this guy's entire Twitter is just shit like this. He said, fuck the self-improvement. Red pill all the way. Alright, that was the first interaction I wanted to go over in this video, because unsurprisingly, that's not the only time this guy has been a moron on Twitter. Here's a tweet of Andrew Tate. He thinks for some reason women shouldn't vote, because fuck it, why not? Let's just take away their First Amendment rights too. And this is Myron's response. Dude fucking agrees. He also adds that 90% of women lack logically sound, critical, and rational thinking skills. Not too sure where he got that statistic from, I'm very curious, but yeah, I guess 90% of women just have fucking autism. But hopefully you guys can see what I mean at this point. Just read his other tweets. All of it is just him attacking women, but this one right here is probably the craziest part. This one OnlyFans model went on a podcast talking about how these people from Dubai would pay her to shit on a carpet and send it to them.
I definitely have a few Dubai sheiks that love buying my shit videos.
What is a shit video like from you?
You are awesome.
He's a secret Dubai shit chic. Shit chic.
Nah, you're
I'll tell you the craziest one. Some of them want you to shit like on a praying mat, which is not something that I've done, but they go there.
The Muslim prayer mat. They tell you where to get it.
Yeah. They
Oh
go
my
deep.
God.
You can't sell that stuff on OnlyFans because it goes against religion and all that stuff.
Well,
Only just shit on camera. Like, I have never shit on someone, but like they've offered to fly me out just to come shit on them.
And you objected to shitting on the prayer mat because you didn't want to defile or deface their religion?
Yes.
Now the funniest part about this is the fact that Myron Gaines hates women so much that he's defending the men who pay for fucking sex. Like you saw in that video, this girl gets paid to shit and send videos of it to dudes in Dubai, and he's calling her out saying that she's fucking lying. Why would she lie about that, motherfucker? That's still embarrassing. Like, what are you even saying in this tweet? Why are you fantasizing about other men shitting on this girl? And this last sentence is fucking crazy. Whenever men pay for sex, they dog them out. Bro, what? Pause, fucking cockwatcher over here. Like, you really watched that video and felt the need to comment that? Like seriously? And then taking the sides of the dudes paying for sex? Like, dude, what the fuck? What the fuck? Can you imagine if this guy got into an argument with his friend's ex? She'd be like, nah, he ain't shit. And he'd be like, he beat your shit up though. He packed your shit. He fucked the shit out of it. I don't even know. What am I even saying? Regardless, that's probably gonna be the video, guys. If you liked it, subscribe. If you didn't, fuck you. Moral of the story, there's so much more to life than money, women, and getting jacked. Don't get me wrong, those are definitely all important. That's all stuff I care about as well. But don't let it consume you like this motherfucker Myron over here, because this guy is just a fucking loser. He's a dumbass. He doesn't know what he's talking about. Or actually, I take that back. I don't think he's a dumbass. Clearly, he's somewhat smart. He knows what, I think he just knows what he's doing. He knows that if he just says stupid shit, that appeals to people who hate fucking women because they're incels and can't get any pussy, that he'll make more money off them because they wanna become like him. But yeah, that's gonna be the video, guys. If you liked it, sub. If you didn't, like I already said that shit, go join the Discord, Instagram, all that. Bye, follow, blah, blah, blah. Love you all, bye. Wait, I'm sorry, guys. I have to make the video like 5 more seconds long, so